Yo, what's up, everybody? Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Happy September. I have an astrology teaching video for you. Well, it's September 1st, and what's really fascinating, I had a great weekend. My conference on the 30th and 31st, International Association of Near-Deaf Studies, and I was a panelist and had my presentation, sharing my story with two Cathys. It was amazing. And it was so well received. And everybody there was so amazing, from Tammy to Marianne to Kimberly to Betty to Rebecca. Just everybody at IANDS. Sean, just so many amazing people. But I didn't let it steal my joy. But when I came home, I found out that my air conditioning unit on the side of the house where my bedroom is, in my boys' bedroom, it died. But it died right after we left Friday, August 30th in the morning around 12 noon, and it just got repaired. So I want to look at the charts and show you, because what's fascinating, just so happens at 12 o'clock, it was a Scorpio rising, which is my chart, but the Leo moon at 0 degrees opposing Pluto retrograde in the 4th house of my home at 0 degrees. And what did it do? The wires of the AC unit were burnt out. Yeah, it's pretty hot in Arizona. And the unit, whatever, and we had to pay so much money, and it's temporarily fixed, not even totally fixed yet. But I didn't let it steal my joy or stress me, okay? But I just got to tell you that it's a powerful astrological thing, and not everybody that's Scorpio rising with Aquarius. And my wife's the Taurus rising, so the Leo moon was in her 4th house, and the Pluto Aquarius 0 degrees is in her 10th house, right? So, but it's really just fascinating how it all worked out and played out. So I came to me late last night and I said, maybe I should do an astrology video about it, just teaching transits and stuff and how it can literally play out. So we'll look at it real quick so you can check it out. But yeah, I'll let you know if they recorded my video. Go to BigEAstrology at Instagram, and you can see some short clips. And maybe I'll try to upload some on YouTube. But I will get you the link from the website for IANDS when our panel is up there, so you can view it and watch it. You may be able to do it for free. I don't know. You have to become a member or not. I'm just not aware. Next year, they're going to be in Chicago, so I may be going to Chicago for next year's. But just met so many people. September and October, Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast is going to be off the chain. I'm going to have a lot of NDE folks coming on, and it's going to be fun. But the community, so embracing and respectful, and just each person was as nice as the next. I got to honestly say that. From the people that work with IANDS to the people just coming there. And then on the 31st, yesterday, Sunday, I did astrology readings in the healing room, and I met some truly amazing people. Brigitte and Alan and Tammy and Gail, and it was just a lot of fun, humbling, and just awesome to be of service to the collective. All right, so let's look at this chart, because I got to get ready for my fantasy football draft. I'm still Cro-Magnon man. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go, Yankees, Steelers, Knicks. Let's do it. BigEAstrology. Let's look at the transit of my air conditioning unit going out. Pew. All right, you guys. We're going to look at this chart. As you can see, Scorpio rising, Pluto, 4th house of home, Leo moon. But anything else going on? Let's see. So Mercury's direct now, but the Leo moon, it's hot, right? So that's sort of more in public. So it was great for my speech. And it was like all eyes on me, right? In the 10th house, the Leo moon and the Mercury. It was for me emotionally and mentally communicating from my heart. So that's something to teach too and show, since this, time on August 30th at 12 o'clock Arizona time, West Coast time, PDT. But what's really fascinating is the Leo moon opposing the Pluto, okay? Not to the exact minute, but they're both at the same degree, 0 degrees, okay? And tonight it's going into Capricorn. But you see the moon at 0 degrees. What's really fascinating, you have to look to Scorpio and Taurus. Scorpio, Humia, is at 0 degrees. So that's a fixed T square. But Humia is about giving birth to things, transformation. Okay. And then in Taurus, well, we got something there at 1 degree. Okay. Born. Well, that's like the kitchen of my home. So that side of the house was okay. But you do have Uranus, 27 degrees. I think, definitely having Mars in Gemini, right, and Jupiter, that's definitely electrical stuff, and it's things kind of hidden underground. And you're dealing with like plumbing and AC and stuff like that. But the main thing that I just want to show you was this moon in the 10th house opposing Aquarius. And so Aquarius can be, and like Uranus, right, getting ready to go retrograde Taurus, it can deal with electrical stuff. And so that opposition, it's almost like it was just like looking at my fourth house of home and it's just like zoom, singeing the wires. And yeah, Friday, Saturday night, I was hot. I'm just getting cool now in my office and bedroom and all that and stuff. So just wanted to share that with you and show it to you because I find it extremely fascinating. And that's where astrology can be literal, okay? But now let's look to September 1st at the time when it got fixed. And let's see if we see anything in terms of, because the guy worked on it Saturday night, but he had to come back Sunday morning because he couldn't get it all out, and he had to test all the different wires. All right. So really fascinating. Eric Taylor, BigEAstro, by AC unit being burned out, that Leo moon opposing Pluto Aquarius, exact the zero. And so remember the 0 degree and the 29th degree are really intense, right? So you're just getting into that Leo moon energy. So it's like the spark of the flame, okay? And it's retrograding into Capricorn, but it's at the end and it's like, revisiting. And we had the same thing happen, not the exact same, but I think it was just a year or two ago to the AC unit. I've only got like 2 years left before I have to buy a new one. And that's like, I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 15,000. They're crazy expensive. That's Arizona, the extreme heat for you. All right, let's go check out the chart for when the AC unit got fixed. Today, Sunday, September 1st. BigEAstro. Pew. All right, so let's look at the chart. 10:30 a.m. is about when he got it going, and we started to, go through the experience of the cooling down. That took hours, as you can imagine. But this is, oh wow, another Scorpio rising. Well, you can't defy. I didn't know it would be that early, and yeah, Pluto's still at 0 degrees today on September 1st, but that Leo moon, 24 degrees, right? So that Leo moon is, going to finish out and go into Virgo probably like 1 a.m. tomorrow, okay? And we'll get to 11 degrees at 9:55 p.m. at night Eastern, 6:55 p.m. Pacific. All right, so that's interesting because it's kind of almost headed towards, look, it's conjunct the Mercury, but it's getting towards the square in Taurus. Now, remember I told you it's fixed, but we have to clean the condensers on both units, two sides of the house, and then we will have to pay, I think, like $1,700 for these 2 panels. But he said we could probably make it through October, and then after October, you don't need AC out here, and we could probably do that in the spring. So, still got to pay the money. Already paid like over $800 for him to come out and fix everything. So y'all need to order some Virgo birth chart sales for your brother, because I just the money pouring out. But that's okay. God is good. I keep the faith. But yeah, so that's interesting. The moon conjunct Mercury. Obviously, we are in the energy of the 3rd decan for the Virgo sun. Okay, well, about to be, right? A little bit later on. I guess as I'm recording it, it is at 10 degrees. And tonight, the Pluto is going to go in late into Capricorn. And Uranus is starting its retrograde as well, and Taurus, okay? So that's pretty fascinating. But trying to think if there's anything that sticks out that was really more showing the beneficial energy. And I'm thinking the 12th house, because that's the bedroom, the Libra South Node, Venus, Lilith, kind of like bringing like pleasure back or some air back to the bedroom. And, we just got them out and they got out on a schedule, But, I think overall, the main thing was the breakdown of the unit and then showing you the Leo moon at the conference. And now that I'm done with the conference, the Leo moon is getting ready to leave and go into Virgo for the Virgo new moon. Okay? So that's a reset. All Virgo sun moon risings, it's a good time to intermittent fasting, juicing. I'm going to eat very light tomorrow. A lot of fruits, salads, vegetables, things like that. And even like a water, like a little bit of a lemon water, cayenne pepper, organic maple syrup, distilled water fast. But that's pretty much it. And, you got to be careful, because the other thing I didn't mention, the Mars squaring the Neptune, that deals with heat and water and gas as well. So I think that could have been an issue too, because it did affect the kids' bedrooms. That's the 5th house, my children. Okay, so the Mars squaring the Neptune. I almost missed that one. But see, that's another thing. So just be mindful of that, right? Affecting your cooling. Mars, Gemini, right? That's lighting up. Mercury is definitely dealing like Aquarius with the wires too. And so Mars square Neptune was part of the situation that went on as well. Okay? So hopefully we can get through the next few days. No more issues with the AC unit, so I don't burn. Had to reschedule a chart reading for tomorrow instead of today. Yeah, I'm working on the holidays. BigEAstro. Sometimes you got to do it. But yeah, so that's it. Quick little astrological lesson in transit. And I just want to share with you. And I'm just so grateful for IANDS and near-death experience story. And I will be recording the video soon. If you want to email me any questions that I can answer on the podcast that will come out September 6th, late night. And I'll probably be live earlier that night because I can't do Wednesday. I just realized my son has his first football game. You can email me any questions about my near-death experience story, which I will probably be recording Wednesday during the day, the 4th. Eric, ERIC, at BigEAstrology.com. All right? All right. Thanks for watching this little transit teaching video about things that can happen in astrology. Leo moon opposing Aquarius, Mars squaring Neptune. Mars, Gemini, Neptune, Pisces. It's very, very literal. The opposition in a square. 2 things, okay? There you go. BigEAstrology. Pew. All right, so that's it. Well, I hope you learned. I mean, listen, the Leo moon opposing Aquarius. Now, this doesn't mean everybody that's got a home as a Scorpio rising could experience that. But, you know, Mars and Gemini scoring Neptune and Pisces, 5th, 8th house relationship, right? I told you it was also my children's bedrooms that were overheated. And then the Aquarius, my home, Pluto, retrograde, the Leo moon, 0 degrees. Right? But then it getting fixed, it was kind of like a little bit, I should have asked the AC guy to see what his birthday is, what sign he was, but that's okay. But the moon conjunct Mercury, things came back online together, September 1st, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, and I'm not sweating to death. I can sleep tonight. Got some AC. All right? Hit me up, Virgo birth chart sale, 105-204. Eric at BigEAstrology.com. You want to learn more about astrology, reach out to me. Check out the website, BigEAstrology.com, and there'll be an amazing podcast with Betty Guadagno, who spoke at the IANDS Conference and hosts the podcast. She's an author. She's just an amazing woman, and her near-death experience story is intense and wild. And she shared it with me. And that should be coming out Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening on Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast, Big E Astrology on the YouTube channel. All right. So thank you so much. And I hope you learned a lesson with this astrology video. It's powerful. This is the map of your life, the remembrance of your soul. And I can help you become a Jedi and have everything slow down so you understand these energies. But as you saw, sometimes you cannot escape the astrology. Quite literally. And it can even burn out your AC unit. All right. But it's all good. God is good. Thank you. Big E Astrology. Peace.